Hey everybody, Movie Fan Z here. It's time for another movie review. Today's movie that I just finished watching was 2015's animated movie, The Peanuts movie. Now, this is a movie that I had on my radar in 2015. I just never really got a chance to see it in the theaters. But over uh, Christmas break, near around Christmas, they had it on TV, so I decided to record it. Now, going into this, I had heard good things about this movie, but I didn't know what to expect. So, first, a quick plot outline. We all pretty much know the characters from the Peanuts comics, but in this one, they add a little redheaded girl who Charlie Brown is in love with, and you get to basically go through all of his different ways of trying to impress the girl. Now, going into this, I like the Peanuts holiday specials, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I think they're good, but not great in my opinion. But this movie definitely exceeded my expectations. First off, let's start with the main character, Charlie Brown. Now, he does mess a lot of things up. But in this movie, you're able to see more background with him. You're able to get more of a character from him. Which also kind of leads into the second point. This movie, for being a family movie, has a lot of heart. Charlie Brown tries multiple things, and he screws them up in the end. But the way he goes about it is recognized in the end by the little redheaded girl. So I felt like in that case, it had a lot of heart. It's like basically just not to give up. Just if you keep on trying, it might get recognized in the end. Now, one big thing that I did like with this movie is I liked the look of it. It's not your typical like 2D animated. It's definitely 3D, but it's just like the way it looked really brought the movie together more. Now, the story I did like because it's like you got that story, you got the main Charlie Brown story of him trying to impress, but you also got a side story with Snoopy that I thought was just as good. Talk about Snoopy. My favorite character in all of Peanuts is Snoopy. And in this one, with his own story, and with him trying to help out Charlie Brown, this is where it gets a lot more creative and a lot more interesting. But I really enjoyed these parts because of the different avenues that they took with the character of Snoopy. Now, as far as negatives, I really didn't find a huge negative. No really big negatives for me in this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Maybe a small negative would be the rewatchability factor. I don't know how many more times I would really rewatch this movie. But overall, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely a movie, like I said, that I enjoyed and that exceeded expectations. And I would recommend anybody to see it. Well, that is my review for 2015's The Peanuts movie. This is Movie Fan Z with your review. Have a good night.